Hello and welcome to the show! What am I watching? Who is this strange-looking boy? And who am I? How do I work this? This is not my beautiful house. This is not my beautiful wife. Some of these questions I can answer for you. Others you'll just have to keep asking. My name is Dan Coyle. I'm a stand-up comic, writer, and pizza enthusiast from New Jersey. This show is called Dan and Friends. I created it for two reasons. One was that one weekend I got really depressed and had to bring myself out of it, so I decided to create a comedy show. The second reason is that I happen to have a lot of talented comedy and music friends that could use an outlet for that talent. So here we are! My hope for this show is that you'll smile and laugh once in a while and you won't feel crappy. Come along for the ride and let's see what this weird baby can do. On this show, we'll do whatever the hell we want and I hope you think it's funny. We'll go to museums, breweries, historical tours, anything. Things run pretty smoothly around here and there are no employee complaints.
Hey, come on, man! Let me in the shot! Let me in the shot!
None. Oh, that's right. There are no employees.
Welcome to the show!
Hey, I'm Dan. He's Dan. He does magic.
I guess.
He's gonna do something for you?
Dan, I'm gonna show you something that I've probably shown you before,
Okay.
but hopefully it'll feel new. Kind of.
Okay.
Anyway, so I just want you to take a look at the cards just for everyone else.
Okay.
So you can see that they're not in any order. Obviously,
No
they're
order?
not all the same.
Blacks and reds.
Right?
Okay.
That kind of thing.
Yeah.
All I want you to do is just reach in, pull one out.
Okay. Can I look at it?
Definitely look at it
Okay.
and show it to the camera.
Hey, can I look at it?
Cool. I'm just gonna take it back from you.
Okay.
And, well, that's about middle.
Okay.
Take a few.
Slide that in the middle there.
Here. This is the first part. Every time I snap, it jumps right back.
What?
Yeah, I know. That's just the first part, though. Can you hold your
Okay.
hand out?
Yeah.
Here.
Which, this hand or this hand?
And actually,
Okay.
take your other hand and put it on top.
Okay. Sandwich.
Perfect. So I'm going to take a card for myself, the Six of Hearts. Now, they won't be able to see it, but you should be able to feel it at least a little bit. Here, it takes 3 seconds. Like 1, 2, 3, like that. Now I have your card.
What? That's the card I...
What's in your hand?
I didn't feel anything.
Well,
Really?
what's in your hand?
It's the 6.
Oh.
I didn't feel anything. That's
Yeah, dude.
crazy.
Here, pull another one out. I want to show you something else.
Okay. This one. Okay.
Here, put it there since that's about
Okay.
middle.
Middle.
Now, this is kind of like the last one in that I want you to hold one hand out.
Okay.
And with this hand, I want you to keep it as flat and stiff as you can.
Okay.
You're going to push up, I'm going to push down. We'll take any card. Like, that's not your card, right?
No.
Okay. You're going to push up, I'm going to push down, okay?
Okay.
Here, push. 1, 2, 3. You're like that. Now, I'm not sure what it is. It might be the heat from your hand, but just something to the ink like that.
What? It's the... That's not...
Here, we'll do it one more time.
Okay.
Here, remember to push. 1,
Pushing.
2, 3. We're going to make this one a little bit different. It's not going to change to a different card, exactly.
What?
Here, look in my back pocket here.
Okay. It's getting
Got
weirdly
one
sexual.
card. Set aside.
Okay.
Put the card aside.
Ah! Whoa! This is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
We're sitting here with the mayor of Audubon, John Ward. It's nice to see you, Mayor.
Good to see you.
I just want to let you know in this interview there's going to be some hard-hitting questions. I'm not really going to back down on anything,
Okay,
so just be prepared.
I'm ready.
Mayor, are you aware that you have a 36% approval rating among Audubon residents?
Where'd you get that from?
It's from a well-known local publication that I just happen to be editor of called the Audubon Gazette.
I think you just made that up.
As mayor of Audubon, New Jersey, what's your normal day like here?
Well, it usually starts off
So, Mayor, sorry, Your Highness. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, from 2000 to 2010, 400 people left Audubon. So why has there been no search and rescue for these individuals?
This is highly confidential. In 2006, there was a mass abduction by aliens, and we still haven't been able to recover those folks yet. And we are looking, but I can't really tell you about it. I'd probably have to kill you. But really, I believe that we reduced our census because the census workers that were out trying to count our residents
We're walking by houses making assumptions of how many people lived in the house rather than knocking on the door and asking.
So we believe that our census is probably 300 to 400 lower than it should be, which does have an impact on us when it comes to getting our state aid and other grants from the federal government. We're lower than what we should be based on the fact that the federal government employees didn't do a good job of taking the census.
Okay. There are 3 Medal of Honor recipients from Audubon: Edward Benfold, Nelson Britton, and Samuel Sampler. Who is your favorite?
They're all sons of Audubon, so they're all equally my favorite.
Cut the crap, Mayor. Give me a favorite. In 2013, Joe Flacco, a quarterback from Audubon, won the Super Bowl with the Baltimore Ravens. What was your role exactly in his winning the Super Bowl?
And this is highly confidential. But
If you hadn't been mayor, do you think the Eagles would have won?
that's a good question. Not with Andy Reid.
Oh, man.
Very good.
He's got the jokes. It's time for the lightning round, Mayor. You ready?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Let's go.
What are 3 things you love?
My family, my dog, and serving the residents of Audubon.
Okay. What's your favorite cereal?
Honey Nuts. Oh, wait. I should
Not
know my
intended
favorite.
to be that difficult.
Should I say Grape Nuts? Becca, what's the cereal I like?
What's your favorite cereal?
Honey Bunches of Oats.
Is one profession you hope your kids never attempt?
Trapeze artist.
Okay.
Or is it trapeze performer?
Either one.
Okay.
Tell us a little bit about the process you went through to become the small-town mayor of Audubon.
Well, small town politics can sometimes be difficult. A lot of personal feelings are involved. But I was fortunate in that there was a lot of people behind me that wanted me to run for office. I selected 2 great guys to run with in Kurt Bicking and Bill Gannon. And in 2009, we got a small group of people together, started a grassroots campaign where we knocked on every door. I asked everyone for their vote and reminded them when the election was and that we had an election in May, which is an off-cycle election, which makes it even more difficult. And we had a record turnout for a municipal election in Audubon, and we defeated our opponents, the incumbents. And then in 2013, I found 2 new people who wanted to serve.
Got a new team together.
A new team came together.
And we ran unopposed. Not much of an election, but we tried, and we still got 500 people to come out, even though there was no reason to come out and vote. So we feel we have a mandate and to do the business that Audubon needs, and we feel we're doing a great job doing it. It is a thankless job, but we don't do it for the thanks. We do it to serve our town, and it is a calling to come in and serve.
What made you get into politics?
It's an interesting question. When I was growing up in Audubon, my father, when I was 10 years old, was elected to mayor. Served for 8 years. So through my high school years, I was aptly named the mayor's son. And whenever something went wrong, everyone in town would know about it. So it was a difficult thing to be the mayor's son in a small town. I married my high school sweetheart under one condition, that I not run for office.
And here we are.
And here we are. She actually came to me in 2008 and said, "You need to run for office." So I did, and pulled out my folder that I put together when I was probably 13 on how to run for office, and started the election process back then. And fortunately, I was elected, and I'm given the opportunity to serve the residents of Audubon. And so now my children get to be the mayor's son and daughter, and get to have the same grand experiences that I had growing up, where you can do no wrong without being found out. So it's a great honor to serve the residents of Audubon, and I'm very fortunate and lucky. And I feel I was sort of born into it, and I wouldn't change a thing. I'm very happy to be here serving.
So, Mayor, this interview will air on a network called Philly Cam in Philadelphia. Mm-hmm. So in the spirit of that, do you have a favorite cheesesteak?
Absolutely. Jim's Steaks on South Street.
Okay. Okay. So, John, the real reason I brought you here, there's a pothole on the end of my block, and I figured who better to talk to about it than the mayor.
Director of DPW, I can give him a call right now. He's a great guy, always available.
John, I wanted to thank you for having us out here today. Thank you for coming on my show.
Oh, you're welcome, but I'll no longer take your calls.
I'm so sorry, Mayor. At least I got my pothole fixed.
Hey, and welcome to Cooking for Dominica. I'm here at my friend Nika's house, and she's gonna cook dinner for me tonight. Come on in, let's check it out.
Oh, hi Dominica. I have a bicycle pump, and I'm really excited to cook for you.
Stop. Rule number 1. Rule number 1. No milk. I'm allergic, bitch. Rule number 2. No nuts. I'm also allergic to those, bitch. Rule number 3. Vegan. Rule number 4. No fake cheese. It's gross, bitch. 5th rule. No bees. I'm afraid of bees.
Today we're gonna make you a veggie Reuben and rutabaga stew. We've got stuff. It's food, all edible. Marble rye, some vegan buttery stuff. We've got ketchup, sauerkraut, vegan eggs, sweet relish, portobello mushroom, rutabagas, leeks, tomatoes, zucchini, carrots, some fresh oregano from the garden, and some garlic. Dinner's ready, bitch.
Oh my gosh, this looks so delicious.
We have a rutabaga and carrot stew. Yes, and a veggie Reuben over here, made with zucchini, portobello mushrooms, roasted tomatoes, and sauerkraut, and a vegan Thousand Island dressing on marble rye.
And it's spicy. It's amazing. Okay, I'm gonna take a bite of the Reuben now. So grab the bitter. Oh, that sauerkraut, I'm so excited. It's fucking amazing. Thank you so much, Nika. This is delicious. Thank you for cooking for Dominica.
I enjoyed it.
I am enjoying it now.
Okay.
Now leave me alone so I can eat, everybody. Okay. Cool.
Hey, miss. Would you like to be on a game show?
Who the fuck are you?
You're now contractually obliged.
Yeah, I guess.
Welcome. Let's meet our contestants.
Oh my god, I have no idea where I am.
Contestant number 1.
Okay, hold on a second. Oh my god, I'm on a game show!
Winona.
That's Winona.
Weasel smuggler and bowling enthusiast.
Professional bowling enthusiast.
Contestant numero 2.
Farfel. She's a humble grape farmer. She specializes in tiny grapes. Those little cute ones. You know, they're like pea-sized.
Contestant number 3. Carl. Carl is boring. So how was your week, Winona?
1 second, honey. Well, I was on my way to this club
Farfel?
and,
Fuck off.
what?
Carl? Let's begin. What's the first thing?
Pick one.
Oh, pick one. Okay. The first round is called Pick One. You have to pick one. Winona, would you rather raise a baby moose to maturity or eat only cheese forever?
I'll pick one. I'd fucking eat that cheese.
Forful, would you rather be Charlie Sheen's gardener or Gene Simmons' manicurist?
Charlie Sheen's gardener.
Elaborate.
Personal reasons.
Carl, would you rather be a fireman or a fighter pilot?
What?
Fireman, fighter pilot.
Fire.
You lose. Round 2 is called Guess That Walter. We'll show you a picture of a man. His name is Walter. Give us his last name. First one.
Disney.
Wrong. Forful. Guess That Walter.
Jeffries.
Wrong. Winona. Guess That Walter.
Oh, that's easy. That's my great grandpappy Walter Trump.
Wrong. Since you all got it wrong, here's the tiebreaker, Walter.
Ooh, I know this one.
Johnson.
Smith. For
Benny.
front bottom.
Dempsey. Patrick Dempsey.
Carl wins! His name was Walter Patrick Dempsey. So you win! The winner's prize, you get disqualified! Get the fuck out of here! Next up, the contestants will sing a song.
This is really weird and I don't know why I'm here. This game show is strange.
Next up, Winona.
Yo, 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 yo. My name Winona. Winona Ryder. I don't drink that fucking apple cider. I don't subscribe to your fucking politics, bitch. How long does that have to be?
Round 6. Build a house of cards. I hate this game. Round 7B, eating contest. Winona, you gotta eat this barrel of pretzies.
Whatever, hold my drink.
Forfall, you have to eat these 3 chips. You have 3 seconds. And go! Stop! Forfall wins! Final scores, it's a tie! Are you ready for the tiebreaker bonus round?
Alex, I was born ready.
I 100% do not care.
Find my cat. No, really. Go find my cat. The trick is, I don't have a cat.
Walter, I found your cat. I found your cat.
Okay, where's Forfall? Seriously, where is she? We couldn't find her. Forfall's gone! Our winner, Winona Tools.
What did I win? What?
Tell them what they won, Dan!
You have the eternal pleasure of being possessed by the demon Shalkanor.
Hailing from the ever-burning fields of Ganadak, Shalkanor will fill every moment of your existence with the same fiery pain she's inflicted upon mortals since before the dawn of the synthetic universe. United as one in a seemingly unending bond of blood and sacrifice, you and Shalkanor will rise to the top of the game show market as you subversively influence the masses with your almighty darkness and despair.
Find my cat.
My dog couldn't all man.
Thank you, everybody. I'm excited to be here. I just got engaged pretty recently, which is crazy. Oh, thank you. My God, thank you so much. Yeah, I love my fiance. It's great, man. She's a little, she's already talking about having kids. You know, I don't know that anyone who was raised by my parents should be having kids. I'll give you an example. My mom, her idea of a fun after-school activity for us when we were little was to watch the Oprah Winfrey Show together.
has completely skewed my perception of reality. Because that show existed for one reason, just to make everyone, afraid of everything, all the time. Guy, I'm 32 years old now. I'm 6 feet 3 inches tall. I weigh over 200 pounds, and my biggest fear in life is that someone's going to kidnap me and turn me into their sex slave. This is real quick. I saw an episode of that show when I was little that was titled, I Overeat So That I Won't Get Raped. And when I overeat, that's the excuse I use. My fiance caught me finishing off an entire sheet of brownies the other day. She says, what the hell are you doing? I said, I'm protecting myself. What have you done today? She asked me the other day, my fiance, not my mom, she says, Neil, I need you to do me a favor. I said, anything. She says, I need you to help me throw this baby shower. And I was like, nope, not doing that. I was on board until you got to the word shower. I thought you were going to ask me to help you throw a baby. I don't know why, but I was going to do it. I saw the Make-A-Wish Foundation down in Washington, D.C. This kid, his Make-A-Wish was to fight a professional hockey player. And he did. He fought a member of the Washington Capitals, and he won. You know, first bat kid, and now this. What kind of violence are we teaching these kids? Like, thank God they're never going to grow up. Otherwise, they'd just be the worst. All right, good. Some of you I lost. Some of you were really on board with that, like a little too much. I should tell you, in all fairness, I do have a couple of kids myself. They don't live with me, though, because their mother and I aborted them. But, yeah. I love New York. I'm impressed by the NYPD. They caught the guys who sold Philip Seymour Hoffman his drugs in like a day? That's amazing. It's been like 5 years, and the Bangkok PD is still looking for the guy who sold David Carradine his belt. Speaking of which, public service announcement, guys. When a celebrity dies and you tell them to rest in peace on Facebook, they can't fucking read it. All right, I can read it. I think you look like a moron. At least we have like quality celebrities like Pete Seeger and Philip Seymour Hoffman. Like, what's a future generation going to post about, you know? Rest in peace, Will I Am. Your music touched dozens. I have a day job that I go to that I hate. This is how much I hate my job. My buddy, one time, he's telling me, he's like, no, I have a confession. I hate my job so much, I sometimes sit at my desk and fantasize about coming in one day and shooting my coworkers. And I was like, dude, that's nothing. I hate my job so much, I sometimes sit at my desk and fantasize about one of my coworkers coming in one day and shooting me. I'd be a fucking hero jumping in front of that bullet, shouting, me first, me first. It was James Brady didn't save Ronald Reagan's life. He just hated his job with the Secret Service. That's pretty much Real quick, I love comedy. I study comedy a lot. Some of my favorite comedians, this is kind of weird, they have movies where they play animated insects. Like Jerry Seinfeld had B-Movie, Woody Allen had Ants. I want to do this. I have it all planned out already. I'm going to play a termite who nobody believes in. Until one day, that termite chews through a very special piece of wood and frees Jesus from the cross. And he becomes the savior of his kind until he's killed. And everyone blames the bee, played by Jerry Seinfeld, and the ant, played by Woody Allen. Guys, that's all I got for you tonight. My name is Neill Carroll. Thank you very much.